for their heat number 1, as the guys are getting it now close, and we're going to wait for our starter to give us. Today we're starting, we've got the lights going here, so let's see as they come. Lights out, looks like a clean start already. The guys moving to the outside there as they go down the hill. Big bunch of guys here coming down the hill. Then a little bit of touching there, and the guys, one or two guys running wide there. Then they go up the hill before we get to a tight right-hander. Initially on the initial laps, it's quite tight here. Then you're going to another left-hander, another right-hander, and we're just waiting for our timing monitor to take over. And already that, we'll see who's got the lead there. But a big field here in Senior Max. They've got a 10-lapper going on here. And let's see as the guys come through. We'll just wait. Come up to another tight left-hander. This is usually, we've got a few incidents. We had a few incidents already here this morning in the warm-ups and the qualifying for the DD2s. But everything looks clean. Someone just battling there at the back of the field. But okay, well, let's wait for lap number 1. And let's see who's got the lead here as they come through. Well, lap number 1. Timing monitor's not working at the moment. Guys, apologize for that little bit of illegals here upstairs. We'll get the timing monitor going shortly, but in the meantime we'll try and get just go to the I've got the TV screen, but the timing monitor's not working at the moment as we watch the guys to get a reset going shortly. Obviously thanks to Esca, but we'll get it shortly going and we'll give you all that you need to know. We're watching it. Yes, okay, but looks like there was an overtake maneuver. The guys are looking left and right over their shoulders, so let's see. There's still green flags going. It's quite tight there in the front of the field, looking over his shoulders. Our leader, I'm just trying to pick up on a number because our timing monitor, like I said, is not working right now. We've had a big incident there coming up to the one of the corners there. That's the one of the corners you'll watch today, but we'll shortly pick up on our leader. Let me just go and see if I can manually pick up what's happening here in this Senior Max heat number 1. Okay, so this morning while qualifying it was number 268 KC, Enzo Smith, Olerato Sekudu, they were all in there. Okay, timing monitor up here is not working, so beg your pardon. I'm trying to pick up on the numbers here on the TV screen. We've got quite a small TV screen, but in the meantime you can just watch the action as they come down. It is Senior Max there. They completed now 2 laps. We've had a bit of an incident, and let's just pick up on the numbers. But some of the faster guys there, 268 KC Enzo Smith, 214 Olerato Sekudu, 201 Shaul Michael Pfister, 299 Mohammed Bali. Those are the guys to watch out for. Like I said, okay, let's just see. 247, so 247 at this stage. It's Roshan Goodman, and he's got the lead there. So number 247, I picked it up there. Roshan Goodman, he's got the lead, and he's got the guys pushing him hard from behind. As I said, apologies at this stage that my timing monitor's not working. Just got the TV screen, and we're bringing you the live action here from Formula K and Benoni. It's the Senior Max guys. It's quite bunched up here in the front, and let's try and pick up on some numbers there. 247 from 268. So 268, our pole sitter from earlier, KC Enzo Smith, he's in second place, but what a start from number 247, Roshan Goodman. He only qualified 12, but look at him there, and looks like he's got a new nose cone. I know some of the guys had to change their nose. We've had a moment there as well. It's all action here, and a yellow flag situation. That competitor not happy there, but the guys go through the loop at the bottom, and now let's look at the 2 leaders. They're pulling a little bit at these. I'm sure it's still Roshan Goodman from KC Enzo Smith. I think those are the 2 guys in the front. There is the yellow flags at some of the corners. Let's just pick up on those numbers. Yes, a little bit of a touch there, looking over his shoulder now. And is it KC Enzo Smith going for that move on the inside there, also for the podium? There's a maneuver, 268, yes, definitely we could see the numbers. It's definitely 24, so 268 KC Enzo Smith, he's got the lead now from Roshan Goodman there, and the rest of the pack as they try to catch up for that podium position. All good, the laps are, action is thick and fast here, out at Benoni, at Formula K. There we go, 268, 247. Let's see who's in the 3rd position there. We'll try and pick it up as they come through. Like I said, I don't have a timing monitor at this stage working. We're just bringing you the action live. And on the live stream, thank you for joining us. But there you can see the leaders coming through now. But there's a big, for the midfield battle, there's a lot of guys battling it out, coming down the hill to that little right-hander. So it should be number 268. Casey Enzo Smith, I think he's got the lead from Goodman. So he's pulling a little bit of a gap now. Also going to get into some back markers, and we'll pick up on the numbers as they come through the big field here in the Senior Max. All good stuff here. So let's see how you can see now. So it's all still happening there for the podium, everybody. Anything can happen there for the podium. It's not over, but our two leaders, Casey Enzo Smith, he's pulling away. But now let's say that third place man. Let me see if I can just pick up on a number there as he comes through that tight left-hander going up a hill. He's moving his body forward, just keeping that momentum going. So Goodman there, Roshan still in second place. Then I want to pick up on that third place competitor this stage. The rest of the pack looking like they're closing in on the podium there, but coming to complete another lap over the start-finish line. And let's see, Olerato Sekudu in third place. So the Casey Enzo Smith, he had the pole earlier from Olerato at the front row. He's now third. And like we said, Roshan Goodman had a good start. I don't know how he managed it from 12th position. And it's all action here at Benoni, Formula K here. It's all happening here. And welcome to those of you joining us on the live stream. They come down the hill, it's a 180. A lot of they carry, just look at the speed those guys carry through there. But it is that man, Casey Enzo Smith, still leading out. Number 268 here in the Senior Max. Like I said, I'm bringing you the live stream here. We've got a TV screen. We're watching a monitor. The timing monitor is not working. It's a little bit difficult. We just have to pick up on the numbers as they come through. But let's say there's a bit of a podium fight going on behind those leaders as the guys come up to that tight left-hander usually brings a lot of incidents. And we've seen quite a few yellow flags already. But it's a Senior Max in heat number 1 here. Yeah, at the Rotax Max Nationals round number 2. But Casey Enzo Smith now, let's just pick it up. There he goes. He's got a good lead now. And now putting pressure there on Olerato Sekudu, putting pressure there on our man there, number 247, Roshan Goodman. So not sure how many laps is left here in this one, but look at the rest of the guys as they come through, trying to pick up on some numbers as well. Yes, we're just waiting. Apologies for one or two glitches here, but we'll sort it out for you. And we'll bring you as much as we can. But thank you for joining us on the live feed here at Benoni, Formula K. And it's a Senior Max. Remember, these guys, they have 3 heats in a day. So it's all action. This heat number 1 is just to get into it a little bit. And there we go. Casey Enzo Smith leading out. He's putting a bit of a gap now, but that man, Olerato Sekudu now, he's putting pressure there. And he's trying to get back into that second place and he's going to go for it. I must say, let's just make sure I pick out 247, Roshan. Don't know, and he says thank you. Don't look over your shoulder so much. Just put your head down and go for it. No one behind you now, so you can focus now. Try and maybe get back to that second position. Also, those two guys, Casey Enzo Smith, pulling out a big gap here. The guys in second and third there, they should try and work together as the rest of the field comes through. Next man up there, number 221, Ethan Steer. Ethan Steer, he's in the 4th position there, but he's got a gaggle of cars behind him. So that second and third place battle there. For Olerato Sekudu, he's got Roshan Goodman behind him. They just need to work together and see if they can possibly catch up to that man. But Casey Enzo Smith, our pole man from earlier, he's got the pace and he's just going to keep the concentration going now. Not sure how many laps is left. Actually, 5 laps to go. It looks like there's 5 laps to go. And big gap of someone at the back going slowly. Okay, there they come around that right-hander. Yes, there's our leader. You can see him now. Look at those two guys. And let's see if the rest of the pack can catch up to them. But it is Roshan Goodman trying to put pressure on Olerato Sekudu there. Yeah, in Senior Max, heat number 1 here out at Formula K Benoni. It's the Rotax Max Challenge. It's the Nationals. It's round number 2 here. We bring you the live. Thanks you for those of you joining us on the live stream here. So those of you who can't make it here, tell your friends they can watch it on the different social media platforms. As our leader now, the guys are completing another lap. Okay, and I see the technicians are working hard to getting the TV monitor going. But our leaders pulled out a substantial gap there. That's Casey Enzo Smith, number 268. But it's all happening. Just look at those guys. It's a great battle here for the minor positions here. From 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. The guys are all going for it. There is the lead. There's that second place battle that's on the road there for the podium there. And Olerato Sekudu now doing well to defend off Roshan Goodman, number 247. Yeah, in the Senior Max category, all good stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, out at Benoni, Formula K, it's happening. But no one's going to answer here for Casey Enzo Smith at this as he's pulling open the lead. If I had a timing monitor and give you some lap times, we don't have that at this stage. We're just watching it here on our screen. Yeah, look at Roshan, number 247. He's tried, he's staying there. He's not letting Olerato Sekudu getting away at this stage. There you can see he's just going to hang in there, and maybe there's an opportunity with 1 lap to go. He can just catch him out and try and go for that overtake as the guys come through. Across the start-finish line into a tight, fast right-hander. And look at the rest of the field. They also come through, but they said we're keeping our eye there on that second place battle. It is Olerato, 214, Olerato Sekudu. And the man chasing him down, Rashawn Goodman. Our leader, Casey Enser-Smith, just going through that right-hand loop. And they're carrying a lot of speed through. So it's all getting a little bit spread out. But that battle, remember, the second and third place battle is still on, as we saw overtake maneuver. It is a place where you can overtake, is on that right-hand loop. You just dive someone on the inside and try and get the drive as you go out as well. So it's still Casey Enser-Smith leading out from Olerato Sekudu. But let's see now, it's not over till it's over here for that podium. The second and third place battle is going to go right down to the wire here. As we can just see, I'm just having a look-see. It's almost checkered flag time here. Almost checkered flag time here for the senior max competitor. There we go, checkered flag out. Well done, Casey Enser-Smith. He'll be happy. And that man, 268, Casey Enser-Smith, he left them behind a little bit in heat number 1. But watch out for 269, Mikkel Besaidner, Olerato Sekudu, and then Roshan Goodman. As the guys take the start-finish here, they go straight for start-finish before they get into their work here. And I think it's going to be a 10-lapper here. 10 or 8 lap, I'll just double check shortly, but there we go. 268, Casey Enser-Smith, and quite a big field here in the senior max, heat number 2. So the guys are just negotiating, getting to their positions, shuttling for early positions here in the early laps. Okay, so let's see, that man, Casey Enser-Smith, is going to try and build up a bit of a lead initially and see if he can get away on lap number 1. Just double check here. It's going to be a 10-lapper, just double check this. It is a 10-lapper. 10 laps for these guys as they complete the first lap. Okay, Casey Enser-Smith, Olerato Sekudu, Roshan Goodman, another good start. Mikkel Besaidner down to 4th there. Daniel Kruger, Ethan Steer, Matthew Wadley, Ethan Bostander. So there we go. Look at these guys. It's all quite close in the front as a whole pack. I'm through that little S-bend there. Little right and left hand. And then they come down the hill to this big 180-degree turn. They carry a lot of speed, run wide on the exit, not too wide, but carry that momentum, as much as momentum as you can here in these go-karts. But now it's the top 3 already pulling a little bit of a gap there. So it's Casey Enser-Smith, Olerato Sekudu. This time would want to put a lot of pressure on Casey there. And Roshan Goodman, we had a very good heat number 1. He's still in there. Already Olerato's looking out. They also know they can't let Casey Enser-Smith just get away. They might have to try and get past him as they take that left-hand turn where we see a lot of overtaking and diving. But it is that 268 Casey Enser-Smith from Olerato, from Roshan Goodman. Very good showing here from Roshan. And like I said, that top 3 already pulling a bit of a gap. It is a 10-lapper, completing lap number 2 now. They come over the line. Casey Enser-Smith, Olerato Sekudu, Roshan Goodman, Besaidner, Kruger, Steer, Spies, Wadley, Bostander, Landveer, and Mohammed Wali. That's your top 11, but back to the leaders. As you see them come through. Behind them, it's quite tight there. As you can see the rest of the field as they come through. And everywhere right to the back, they're involved in their own little battle. But back to the leaders as they take that right-hander. And that time around, Roshan Goodman at the purple lap time. Quickest man out on circuit. But Casey Enser-Smith just doing a good job also. Concentrating on the racing line. Olerato will do well just to stay in behind him. And then also Roshan, don't fight each other too hard, as I said before. Stay there, and yes, you guys are pulling a bit of a gap. The top 3 is pulling a bit of a gap on the rest of the field, because if you fight each other too hard, especially initially, that's when you can, slow yourself down. You basically go off the racing line. But welcome to all our live stream viewers, those who are joining us. I know there's people as far as Dubai watching us. One of the guys said his little cousin or someone's racing and they're watching from Dubai. So it's good to have you people and give you guys the coverage here from South Africa, out in Benoni at Formula K. So wherever you are, you can watch it on the social media pages, YouTube and live streaming. But let's get back to our leaders, and as the rest of the guys come through, the leaders come down the hill. It's still Casey, Enzo Smith, Olerato Secudo, Rashawn Goodman, and the rest of the pack. These guys are fighting out for every position, every championship point. Remember, it's all about their championship points. Casey looking really good, Olerato just hanging in there. And remember, trying to push him into a mistake if he can. And then Rashawn just falling back a little bit. He's going to have to go for, remember, tires. As we get into heat number 2 and heat number 3 in tire wear, and everything will come into play. So, can you look after your tires, not too much sliding, and take that rubber off those slick tires of theirs. So Casey, Enzo Smith, as they come down the hill now into the right-hander for the start-finish line, coming across the line. 4 laps completed. Casey, Enzo Smith, Olerato Secudo, Rashawn Goodman, Mikael Besaidnout, Ethan Steer, Ethan Bostander, Matthew Wadley. But there's our leaders now, and Olerato really hanging in there. Olerato is hanging in there. The rest of the pack, the guys, you can see some of them left and right. And I see if you see on our screen, we've had a bit of an incident. Remember, we're following everything on our TV screen. Somewhere out on track there has been an incident. They just passed a stricken card there. I hope that competitors should be okay. But Casey, Enzo Smith still doing a good job in the front. Olerato is not letting Casey, Enzo Smith getting away. So Olerato doing very well here. In the senior max heat number 2, remember there's 3 heats per day for every category. So don't go away, enjoy it here with us as we go up the hill. And there are good camera shot there. We can see those numbers clearly. But last time out, Olerato was purple lap time. They're very close to each other, but Olerato hanging in there. But over the line, halfway through this race, Enzo Smith, Secudo, Goodman, Besaidnout, Steer, Bostander, Wadley, Lanfear, Visser, Michael Visser, Mohammed Wali, Yefan Lee, and Ross Campbell. Yes, Michael Visser had a good qualifying yesterday, but he's a little bit down the rankings today. And I can see our leaders coming through now. The top 2, Enzo Smith and Secudo now just pulling away a little bit from Rashawn Goodman as they come up that hill to a right and then a left-hand tight left-hand turn, taking them then a little bit downhill before they get to a right-hand turn. Lots of undulation here at Formula K, up, down and left, right. Good, awesome track here at Formula K out in Benoni. Okay, so Enzo Smith, here we go, Secudo. Now it's all about Olerato Secudo. Can Secudo put enough pressure on Enzo Smith and maybe force him into a mistake here with just about 4 and a bit laps to go. Rashawn Goodman just falling a little bit back, but he must hang in there. Remember, anything can happen. It's never over till it's over. You never give up. 6 laps completed. Enzo Smith that time, quickest lap time. So Enzo Smith putting the hammer down like we saw in heat number 1 also. Enzo Smith was very good in the second half and latter half of the race. There they come through that run. Then the rest of the field, look at him also. Besaidnout, Steer, Bostander, and all of the guys as they come through now. Down the hill again, our leaders, like I said, is a very fast. It's a long 180-degree turn there, and they carry a lot of speed through there. Casey, Enzo Smith, Secudo, Rashawn Goodman is your top 3. But the front 2 pulling a little bit away there from Goodman. He's just trying to hang in there. And Enzo Smith looking good around that bend. But yeah, Olerato not letting Enzo Smith get away at this stage. Still hanging in there. Remember, there's still 3.5 laps or so to go. This corner that they go through there, that's where we see a lot of overtaking and 1 or 2 incidents as the guys go for that inside maneuver, pushing the guy on the outside. Okay, good stuff now coming down the hill. He's our leader, Enzo Smith. He's now just eking out that little bit of a gap. And once again, so Enzo Smith, I must say, doing a good job looking after his tires, because it's now lap 7 of 10 and he's putting in purple lap times. So he's obviously doing a very good job and driving smooth lines. And to at this stage do a fastest lap time is very good driving. Remember, conditions out there, there's a slight breeze, but track conditions are quite hot. And it must be hot. It looks easy from the outside, people, but very hot underneath. Those racing overalls and the helmet, believe me, the guys are sweating and it takes lots of concentration. As we see the rest of the field come through, but there's our leader now. And Olerato mustn't give it up yet. He's just trying to hang in there with just about 2.5 laps or so to go. Yeah. And Enzo Smith, Olerato Secudo, Rashawn Goodman, There they go, the leaders up the hill now. Enzo Smith doesn't even look over his shoulder. You see a lot of guys taking those inside lines. Okay, but here comes the leaders through. Complete another lap now. It's going to be Enzo Smith. Another fastest lap time. It's amazing. Enzo Smith, Olerato Sekudu, Goodman, Besaidnout, Steer, Bostander, Lanfear, Wadley, Mohammed Wali, Michael, Charles Michael Visser up to 7th now. So there's, yeah, look at this battle here. Midfield battle there as we're watching the guys there. But there's our leaders once again coming through that corner. Enzo Smith, Olerato. Enzo Smith looking good he's looking for 2 out of 2 so far. Remember there's 3 heats. The guys will be doing some tweaking in between heats and set up changes if they can and find a little bit of time if they can. There's a midfield battle. So just have a look, see those guys coming through there. Pick up on the number, but it's a good fight here for some of the minor placings. Just trying to pick up on those numbers. But could be there the likes of Charles Michael Visser, Bostander, and Lanfear. It's 258. Yeah, this is Ethan Bostander. It's actually, yeah, it could be Mikkel Besaidnout, Steer and Bostander, but back to the leaders as they cross the start-finish line. Enzo Smith now, 1 lap to go. Enzo Smith, Sekudu, Goodman, Besaidnout, Steer, Bostander, then Michael Visser, Storm Lanfear, Wadley and Mohammed Wali. There's a good fight there as the guys come through now, so we're keeping an eye now on that, call it that second pack, because yes, the leaders coming down the hill again. There's our leader now, just half a lap to go. Enzo Smith, I think, is looking good, unless he makes a big mistake. And just going back to that second fight on the road, the Besaidnout, Steer and Bostander. That's the fight we're looking at now. Yes, here they are on the track. Besaidnout, Steer, Bostander. Those guys are fighting it out for the minor placings. Let's see what's happening now. And but it looks like, yes, that's back to our leaders now. That's going to be Casey Enzo Smith. Last time up the hill there, before he's going to take that right-hander, then down the hill, and his checkered flag time will be waiting. Enzo Smith will be very happy, and later trying to make it 3 out of 3. But here we go, everybody. Checkered flag time. Casey Enzo Smith, Olerato Sekudu, Rashawn Goodman. Well done there. Olerato Sekudu 214. He needs to try and get past Casey if he's going to get up for the win here. But it's quite a big field here. And away they go. A little bit of jottling already moving. He mustn't move across too early there. And on the start, it's quite tricky to start going down the hill there into this fast right-hand sweep. Cold tires and the guys are jottling. But yeah, that man, it looks like, I don't know if Olerato Sekudu has got the lead from Casey Ensor. Charles Michael Visser's in there, Rashawn Goodman, Mikkel Besaidnout, Ethan Bostander and Mohammed Wali. So they're quite close at this stage. Let's see as they come up the hill, and already are those top 2. And yes, I can see Goodman there in there as well, but let's just see. Is it Sekudu? Is it Enzo Smith? As I'm watching there. And Rashawn, it looks like Rashawn Goodman. He's in second place there. Once again, a good start. He's had good starts today. We'll see as they come across. Remember, 10 laps here. First time as they cross the start-finish line. That is Casey Enzo Smith, Rashawn Goodman, Ethan Bostander, Olerato down to 4th, Charles Michael Visser, Mohammed Wali, Mikkel Besaidnout. So it's all happening. That top 5 already pulling a little bit of a gap. But Rashawn Goodman, another good start here. He's had good starts in early heats as well. Olerato Sekudu's got a bit of work to do as they come down the hill now. There's our leader once again. Casey Enzo Smith, he's been faultless today so far. And once he gets in the front, he just keeps that concentration, stay on the racing line. Rashawn is really looking racy. Rashawn knows possibly he needs to get past Casey Enzo Smith. And there's a move. 201 there. It was Charles Michael Visser on the inside of Olerato Sekudu. Late on the brakes, he even locked up a bit there as they went in that right hand. But back to the leaders here. Here we go. Enzo Smith, Rashawn Goodman, Ethan Bostander in a good third there. Then Olerato Sekudu. Olerato will try and fight back as it is a 10-lapper. Only on lap 2 of 10 here. Heat number 3 here at the Nationals. It's all good. So let's see as they cross the line. Enzo Smith, Rashawn Goodman, Olerato up to 3rd already. Charles Michael Visser 4th. Ethan Boston, yeah, Ethan lost out a little bit there. Don't leave that door open, Ethan. Close that door. But the top 4 now still happening. And look at the rest of the guys. There's our leaders as they turn right here to go down the hill. Left-hander fast down the hill here. Take a wide line. Oh, there's a move. I think Olerato on the Roshan. Olerato was the only one who's had the pace maybe to stay with Casey Ensa Smith today. Here we go. Thank you to all the viewers watching us live online, whichever way you are streaming. But there we go. Ensa Smith now. Roshan just looking over his shoulder to see who else is behind him, because he's in third now. And it's going to be Charles Michael Visser. They're going to be fighting out here. I think Visser goes. Roshan almost gave that place away, but now he's just stuck in there. But can they push Olerato up to get up to Casey Ensa Smith? Because look at Ensa Smith. He's already got a 3-4 kart length gap, and you can't let that happen. Yeah, that's what we've seen in the first 2 heats. They need to work together now and try and get up to the leader there on lap number 3 of 10. Yeah, there we go. Ensa Smith, Olerato, Charles Michael Visser, Roshan, Ethan Bostander, Mohammed Wali, Troy Snyman, Mikkel Besaidno, Jeff Van Lee, Storm Langveer. That's how they go. Okay, so Ensa Smith looking good again. So it's now all about that fight. Here come the rest of the guys. Look at that backfield battle there. Mid to backfield battle there. From Storm Langveer, Matthew Wadley, Ethan Steer, Troy Snyman, they're all in there. So the guys are fighting out there. You can see that, let's say, mid to backfield battle in this big field. You have Senior Max, heat number 3. Ensa Smith looking good in the front. It's all about now Olerato and Michael Visser. This time Michael Visser trying to fight for that second position. His best showing of the day here in heat number 3. There we go. There's Olerato Sekudu. He's had a good consistent day in that second position today. But Michael Visser, Charles Visser, he will now put as much pressure as he can on Olerato Sekudu. There they go. That's second and third now. But also only on lap number 4 of 10. Don't fight too hard yet. He's looking over his shoulder. Maybe he's going to first let them get a bit of a gap, and then I'm sure they're going to fight. But over the line, Ensa Smith, Olerato Sekudu, Michael Visser, Roshan Goodman, Bostander, Snyman, Wally, Besaidnout, Lee, Landwehr, Wadley, Steer, Schwager, Spies and Creer. Daniel Creer at your top 15 here in the Senior Max heat number 3. As you can see, the guys, look at the whole pack. It's quite a big train of cars there. Snail, the cars at the back there, they're all in, how can you call it, all likewise close to each other, so they're fighting it out. Every position, every championship point, the guys are fighting it. Back to the leaders now, and that second and third place battle, Sekudu and Charles Visser. Ensa Smith just doing what he's done the whole day, sitting pretty there, building a slight gap and then keeping the concentration and staying on the racing lines, get to his braking markers. Remember, it's not always that easy when you lead. 5 here of 10. Charles Visser putting a lot of pressure on Sekudu. Up the hill now, he's going to go for it. He's going to look for that. Yes, late on the brakes there, he's through. That was a good move. Sekudu left the door open slightly, and Charles said, I'm coming through. Let's look at it again. There's a replay. He almost sold him the dummy. And as Sekudu went on the racing line, Visser said, thank you very much. I'm coming through. So well done there, Charles Visser. Now let's see if he maybe has the pace to close down on Ensa Smith, because Sekudu now will just pressure him, and let's see if they can go forward and maybe close that gap in the rest of the field as they come through the S's there. As you can see, all quite close knit. But yes, the leader through that long right hand sweep, 180 degree. So Michael Charles Visser was purple lap time last time out, but only by a few hundredths from our leader. So that's not enough to catch him. But he'll keep pressing now that he's got a bit of clear air in second place. He'll give it his all and try and get up to Casey Ensa Smith. Casey Ensa Smith looking for the treble, the triple. Today's 1-2 heats already, and he's looking good, on lap number 6 of 10. So there's Smith and Sekudu fighting it out. Charles Visser 201 and Sekudu 214. There they go onto that right-hander. That will bring them down the hill, and a lot of speed into this last corner that takes you over the start-finish line. But there's our leader completing another lap. Ensa Smith, Michael Visser, Sekudu. Ensa Smith's got to hurry up because he did a purple lap time that time out. So he knows that he needs to go. And look at Sekudu. He's hooked onto Visser, and he says, come on. He's not giving up that second position yet. He's going to come back and fight him later. We're on lap 7. Oh, and there he goes for the inside. As I say, he goes for that inside bit, but I don't know. No, Visser had the momentum on the outside. He went for the move, but you got a bit more momentum there on the outside of that 180-degree turn. So Visser said, no, thank you very much. But now, remember, these two are fighting. They definitely will not get to the leader. And what it means is, look at that fourth place man. The fourth place man, Rashawn Goodman, and will give him an opportunity to come back at those second and third place boys and join that podium fight again. So if they keep on diving each other, remember you do slow each other down when you go off the racing line. But Enzo Smith looking good in the front, will come down to complete 7 of 10 laps here. But it's all about that podium fight, second and third, and maybe Rashawn Goodman can get there. But over the line, one more lap. Enzo Smith, Visser, Sekudu, Goodman. Oh, Troy Snyman. Rashawn Goodman's had a problem because it's Troy Snyman fourth, Bostander, Wally. Rashawn is down to 7th. Oh, he had a problem. He's fallen back after a good showing earlier on. There, the leaders will come down the hill into that right-hander. And on the inside this time, it looks like, is it Sekudu and Visser? Oh, Visser just keep still fending Sekudu off there. But it's a big fight there for second and third. Visser still leading that battle out there. Number 201, Charles Visser. Our leader's looking good there, Enzo Smith. And now on lap number 8 of 10, yeah. And look, Visser looking over his shoulder. Sekudu says, oh, I'm not giving it up. I want to go right till the end, yeah. Enzo Smith putting in purple lap times every time. So he's really looked after his tyres in the earlier laps, and every year he's done this. He's gone quick and quicker. Yeah, and the track is nicely rubbered up there now. It's a little bit slightly cooler because of the cloud overhead, and but it's still quite warm outside. But okay, over the line, Enzo Smith, Visser and Sekudu. Next up, Snyman and Wally, Ethan Boston and Mohammed Wally past Boston and Mikael Besaidno. Okay, but coming back, we're still looking at that second place fight with Visser and Olerato Sekudu, giving Visser lots of pressure. There they come down the hill again. The leader's looking good. He's checked out. Enzo Smith was checked out because of his lap times. And the second and third, Charles Visser and Olerato Sekudu, they're fighting each other. And they might let Troy Snyman now, 222 Troy Snyman could come into play. You look at it, see, Visser going a little bit defensive now. That would break his momentum. Maybe Sekudu's got the momentum. Visser looking at his shoulder. They're on lap number 9 of 10 now. And Visser already defending. And look at Sekudu. Visser on the inside now. He's, believe me, those two guys will be slowing each other down. Look at Visser. He's looking, and he's going inside. So Sekudu will do well actually to go on the racing line and try and just cut back and get that momentum, because this time around over the line now, Enzo Smith, 1 lap to go. He's looking good, but look at Visser and Sekudu and Troy Snyman. Don't give up on that third place yet, because Visser is really defending going into this last lap. There you can see 201. He's looking over his shoulder a lot, and on the inside, look at Troy Snyman there. That fourth place guy is getting closer and closer. The podium fight is definitely not over. Here comes the rest of the field. There's through the S's. There's our leader already down the hill. He's got half a lap to go. And on the inside this time, but no, it's Visser defending on the inside, getting momentum. But look at Snyman. Snyman's right up to Sekudu now. Because of Visser that did so much defending now. Sekudu is there, Snyman is there right behind Sekudu and can possibly take a podium away here, depending on what happens. There's our leader already coming up the hill. And it's looking good, but it's the second, third, and fourth place fight here. Visser trying to hang on to second. Sekudu's got a good run. I'm sure he's going to go, but Visser will go lots inside. And now Sekudu then will try and get the momentum up the hill. He's on the outside, and Troy Snyman's hanging in there as well. It's all happening here. Look at this, Snyman on the inside. Like I said, off Sekudu. Snyman got it, but over the line. Check it, flag time. Enzo Smith. But let's see what's happening here for the podium fight right to the end. It will be Charles Visser. Troy Snyman got it over Olerato Sekudu.
In 6th position, Kart 221, Ethan Steer. In 5th position, Kart 299, Muhammad Wali. Is Muhammad still around? Muhammad still around? No, Muhammad. In 4th position, Kart 247, Rashawn Goodman. Well done, Rashawn. In 3rd position, Kart 258, Ethan Boestander. In 2nd position, Kart 214, Olerato Sekudu. our winner for the day, card number 268, Casey Enzo Smith. Well done, Casey. Again, guys, our podium, 221, Ethan Steer in 6th, Mohammed Wali in 5th, Rashawn Goodman in 4th, Ethan Boerstander in 3rd, Olerata Sekudo 2nd, and the winner, Casey Enzo Smith. Well done, guys.